Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to a brand new challenge. As you can probably tell from the title, we are doing something very exciting today. I am going to play Minecraft and try to beat the game, but with a little bit of a twist. This is also a random spawn, by the way, but I saw a little village, so I thought let's head that way, because what you'll see in a couple of minutes is that my goal for today is to beat Minecraft. Well, it's probably not going to get done today, knowing my track record of beating Minecraft, but I planned to beat Minecraft, but with just a little twist, because every once in a while, and by every once in a while, I do mean every 3 minutes or so, a little prompt will show up on my screen, and it'll make a whole lot more sense if we wait for the first one to show up. So let's do what we would normally do if we were just regularly trying to win the game, and see if I can just get a little bit of a setup going until we get the first life-changing pop-up. So I guess we gotta be a little bit more patient, but hi, welcome. I hope you're ready. I'm very excited for this video. I think it'll be interesting. It's been a while since I've really tried to, win the game, beat Minecraft, so I'm excited to get back to it as well. I know I'm gonna need lots of food, so we're actually quite fortunate that we spawned next to this village. We can definitely not be complaining about all that. So let's see what else we can find in this village. Now, if you're trying to beat Minecraft and you're me, what you're gonna need is lots of food, because I will tend to die along the way. A couple of beds. I say as if I've ever, one-cycled a dragon. I most certainly haven't, but I guess we could probably bow down the crystals and then work from there. What else are we gonna need? We're gonna need our Eye of Ender, which means we're gonna need Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods. I think that's the main important bits. Obviously, we're gonna need a little bit of armor, a little bit of weapons, but for the main part, I think we should be good. This villager agrees. I think it might be worth getting the iron golem from this village. But let's grab our wood. It's regular Minecraft. We just gotta grab our stuff, grab our wood, and life will be good to go. It would be lovely if in this village we could find a bundle, but I think this is older Minecraft. I don't think we have bundles in 1.20.2. We might, but I definitely don't think so. There we go. We've had our first pop-up. It's Would You Rather, and we have two options. Okay, we can get an extra hard, but transparency is no longer supported by the game engine. I don't know how that plays out. Would we not be able to see through this block? Only get diamond from all ores. You can only pick negative choices. I'll be honest, I don't. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go for this one, because I don't know what this one would entail. I don't know if we'd be locked into negative ones forever. So I guess we're gonna go for this. Okay, interesting. So yeah, we are kind of just not seeing through trees anymore. Okay, this is incredibly cursed, but I hope everybody's ready for an incredibly cursed playthrough. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this will be a little bit less awful as we go along. Hopefully we get used to it, and maybe it wouldn't be this bad, in the overworld, or in the end, or in the nether. Hopefully it'll all be nice and dandy. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I do want to deal with the iron golem, because you might be able to get up there. I don't quite know. Nah, okay, we're good. So far we have an extra heart, but our game is a little bit more cursed for it. We'll have to see in a couple of minutes what our next compromise will have to be. But an extra heart is actually kind of awesome and epic. So we're definitely not going to complain about that. Okay, 5, it's enough. I'd like a little bit more. Of course, who wouldn't? But I think it's enough to get us into the nether. This is fun, actually. Just complete darkness everywhere. I was worried that maybe the sky itself would also be affected, but luckily it hasn't. I think that would tilt me the most, so this is not too bad. And now I think it's best if we make ourselves a flint and steel, and from there we are going to need an iron bucket as well. And now I think, oh, okay, time is moving quicker. Would you rather be able to eat leather? You lose a random positive choice I made, or deal extra knockback, but you're set to adventure mode when in complete darkness. I think I can do this because I don't think I'll ever be in complete darkness if I can avoid it. I say now as if it's you know, this could be detrimental to me. This might change how I approach things a little bit, in the sense that I am now definitely going to be grabbing some more torches. Just so if I ever get stuck in complete darkness, I can at least place a quick little torch down. But we deal extra knockback damage, that's pretty cool. What we're mainly going to be looking for now is a lava pool. That's what I need to get into the nether. Okay. This is about to be challenging. Also, I haven't like speedrun in... Well, I've never really speedrun. I haven't speed walked in a long time. So hopefully I still, you know, remember how to beat the game. I'm just grabbing all the food I find, because I fear we might get stuck along the way. And then we should hopefully be able to reach the nether by the end of this video, if I get lucky and find a lava pool. Because I now have everything I need to go into the nether. Yes, I would like, you know, an iron pickaxe, an iron axe. But I think we'll make do with what we've got. And we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, you're not all too useful. That is another torch. It's really difficult to figure out when I see torches now. And some more bread. Perfect. Then let's do a couple of things to prepare ourselves for the adventure ahead. We're going to need a quick little pickaxe. Let's do just a couple more pieces of bread. Nothing crazy, but just a little bit more. Then we are going to grab just a little bit, enough to make a couple of tools if I need to. And the rest we should be able to find in the nether. Now, obviously, we're kind of hoping that we're gonna find an area to trade. I think that would be the best. I think that is the best for now. Hopefully I'm in a... Ooh. Get a bundle, but Vine Boom. I don't think I could deal with Vine Boom. I don't know how often that would happen. Deal extra knockback. You can only place blocks... You can only place blocks off the top and bottom side of other blocks. That sounds awful. I think we're gonna have to do this. Okay. I'm worried, to say the least. So that takes up the whole bundle. That's not very useful to me. What was I doing? Oh yes, crafting. Okay. Nighttime is falling, which is worrying. Because I go in adventure mode when it's nighttime. But as long as I find myself a lava pool, surely that won't be an issue. Surely will never have been better. Look, what am I looking at? But I think it's, oh, don't fall in the lava. I think it's, yeah, underwater grass. You know, you never really notice how much transparency exists in Minecraft until you get that transparency taken away from you. Okay. We're looking for a lava pool. If I have a lava pool, I can go to the nether. But I will definitely not say no to just a little bit of iron. I wonder what they classify as complete darkness. Like, does the night sky offer any light to us? The stars and the moon? Or do we suffer? Oh, actually, I was gonna collect some torches, wasn't I? That's a good point. Okay, let's quickly just grab all of the coal. See, now I have to think differently about this. Not that I, you know, am much of a speedrunner to begin with and would know the best strategy, or could execute the best strategy, I should say. But now I do actually have to think quite differently. Because now I have to think about not being in the darkness. Hopefully the end isn't considered just darkness. That I think could be detrimental to this run. But I'm sure we'll be okay. We're definitely going to want to gather a little bit more of wood, just because I think it's a valuable resource. But for now, actually, I'm going to sleep, because why am I trying to make my life more difficult by being awake at night? Shield block damage from all directions. You teleport to the nether. Have unlimited bacon. A random shader is applied every 10 seconds. I did say we'd get to the nether by the end of this video. I'm gonna lose this bed, and that's devastating. Okay. I still have to figure out a way out of the nether. Oh, they just teleported me straight to a fortress? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fun. The little, no transparency. Okay, am I in... I am in, adventure mode right now. That's okay. What am I going to do? First things first. I'm gonna see if I can... Is any blaze spawners already? I don't think I do. I guess first things first. Can I not even place torches? Oh, this might actually be over. It might be over. I thought I would be able to place torches. Okay, what am I gonna do about this? There's a gap here. But this should be enough light, right? Does the lava not provide light? Okay. Adventure mode might be a bigger nerf than I thought it would be. What can I do right now to get to more light somehow? Do I have to find like a torch maybe? I think that's the only way. The only way out. Somewhere's gotta have enough light. Okay, this is enough light for me to live by, which means, okay, there's blazes near here. This also means we are going to have to place torches wherever we go. As often as we can. I was not prepared to go here. I don't have enough to craft a shield. Okay, okay. We've never been better. Oh no, that's not good. We gotta keep placing torches or else I simply die. Okay, this is... Oh, I'm in adventure mode! No, I'm not. It's just because I'm in this game. Have your inventory get smelted. Creepers, you can't open fence gates. That's not bad. Creepers exploded in a flurry of flowers. Okay. Well, I did make it to the nether. But I think I died. And you know what? I think that's okay. I think I'll live with that choice. I'm debating if I wanna restart when I die like that. What have I lost? Nothing really, if we're gonna be real about it. I haven't lost anything too terrible except just like all the food. But I think I can get back to where I have to be. I think I'll live. I just should probably stop just teleporting straight into the nether. I think that's probably important. I'm gonna grab both of these with me. just in case it gets dark again, because I've come to learn that adventure mode is worse than it sounds. And we just restart, okay? We just restart. I did say I was going to make it to the end by the end of this video. To the nether, definitely not the end. I can definitely say we've done at least that. Sure, we might be back in the overworld, but I've been in the nether. And in just a second, we should be back to where we pretty much were. I think we'll be okay. I think we have nothing to worry about. At all, even slightly. So let's grab what I can grab. Did I get anything for the last one? No, I didn't. That's good. And let's see if we can get back into the nether before long. Once again, we're grabbing lots of coal because we want lots of torches. Because we're going to need to start like leaving a trail of torches if we ever get into the end again, or the nether. Because it is dark in there and the darkness hurts. And then we shouldn't honestly, as soon as we get the iron we need, be ready to go back into the nether. Like there's nothing stopping us. I'm not trying to play it safe, get all my armor, you know, I just think sometimes we just gotta go. So I think we should have, you know, enough coal. Okay, the game chose for me. My inventory gets melted, but I can't open fence gates. I didn't know how to get back to that. I walk through cobwebs with ease. Blocks above air cave in when stepped on. That's a bit much. Set all of your items to a full stack. Your items have their count set to 0. So I end up to 1. So I just end up with 1. I think I have to. Will they always be at 1? Interesting, okay. So that was only a temporary one. But it smelted the iron. Which is interesting. Those two kind of counteracted each other, which was interesting. And my inventory, of course, got smelted because of the other... Right, I remember now. Okay. There's too much to keep up with. But I think... we can do this. I think before long, we will have everything we need. Let me go back to gathering some more coal because we just lost all of it. The only thing I'm sad that I lost right now is probably the little bit of iron I had. It's like I lost like 1 block. It's not the end of the world. So let's break some more trees. And then as soon as we pick up a couple more pieces of iron, which we are kind of at a rocky shore, so we're kind of lucky with that, then we should be able to once again find ourselves a lava pool and go into the nether. But it's gonna take us just a little bit longer to get there this time. Let me honestly do this for now. Then I'm gonna grab another tree. But just before I do that, let me make myself an axe. And then we should be so good to go. Okay, we're gonna go along the other shoreline, grab ourselves a little bit of iron. We need food. I haven't considered this because I had food before and now we have nothing. I'm still kind of hopeful that I somehow find my way back to that fortress. Somehow, some way. And then life will be good and I can get my food back. And it's a little baby pig. Set all your items to a full stack. You get nauseous near fish. Walk through cobwebs with ease. Your crosshair is offset. My crosshair being offset would tilt me. I don't like fish, so that's fine. Now I have a full stack of everything. Oh my goodness, if only I had gotten some food before then. That would have been crazy. But I guess for now it's fine. We do have a stack of cooked iron though, so I think we're kind of set for life. and not for life, but for a little while at the very least. Okay. Let me pick up any of the food these guys are dropping. Now I guess I don't have to go over there. What I do have to do though is craft what I need to craft and find myself a quick little lava pool. Okay, let me just grab food. Grab food. Nighttime is falling, you know what that means. I go into adventure mode and life is kind of awful. Oh, we have a stack of torches now. Okay, that was actually a massive, major upgrade. That was kind of epic and awesome. Okay, let's keep looking for a lava pool. Everybody keep your eyes open for a lava pool. We're gonna need to cook some food. I didn't know you couldn't craft with stone. I figured, you know, let's give it a chance, but if we can't, then I guess we can't. Let's place a torch before it gets too dark to do anything. Let's cook ourselves up some food. And then, like I said, unfortunately, we were unable to stay in the Nether, but at the very least we got to the Nether. And then I think we have time for one more Would You Rather, and then I think we're gonna have to come back another day and see if we can get to the Nether, get the trades we need. Honestly, if we get like an ender pearl and a blaze rod and we get the upgrade that gives us a stack of it, that would be crazy. And then we'll be ready to beat the game. But oh my goodness, this is absolutely crazy. Really, really fun. I'm definitely excited to keep playing this. If you do want to try it out yourself, this is the Would You Rather mod created by 8-Sided Square, so definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun, and I believe I can beat the game if I just try a little longer. So we'll have to come back another day to see exactly how we get that done. Have my inventory enchanted. Placing block depletes the item twice as fast. Not fun. Walk through cobwebs with ease. You sink boats. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I don't know if I'm... Am I gonna be in boats a lot? Probably not. But do I care about walking through cobwebs? Also probably not. But enchanting my inventory doesn't help me at this moment. So I think I'm gonna go for this one because the drawback to that is less severe. I lost one crafting table, everybody. I've lost the whole crafting table, I'm afraid. But we're gonna have to come back another day to see if I can beat the game. I think we can do it. We just have to be a little bit more patient. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. And hopefully I'll see you again very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye!